Hi guys, so today we are going to solve this question. It's a backtracking problem, and the question name is combination sum. Here you are given, and here you are given an what do you say an array, and you have a target. So your goal is to find the elements and all the possible combination, and also not repetitive one that like the total sum of that array should be equals to that target. In this case, you can have multiple combination of 2 to 3, like 2 3 2. So that won't be considered. You have to just give one solution for like one array of no repetition, all I mean to say. In this scenario as well, like 2 3 5, either using 2 3 3, there should be only one possible way. 3 5 one way, and this one way. So just let's try to understand the question, and then we'll go back and try to write the code. Okay, so the question name is combination sum. Here what you are given, here you are given an array. Let's say array, let's just copy the array itself. So the array here over here is 2 3 6 7. 2 3 6 7, and the target itself is 7. Okay, so how do we like visualize such kind of problem? So simply, like it is asking like using what numbers you can create a particular target. Okay, so let's just target. Here we can think of like we can do -2, -3, -6, -7. Okay, so what will be the output? Target was 7, so 7 minus 2, this will be 5, this will be what, 4, this will be 1, and this will be 0. So here we are getting 0, and thus we conclude like there is at least one possible solution, uh, at least one possible solution, and that solution is 7. And we'll look for more solutions. Again, for each number you will subtract -2, since -2 is smaller than 5, then -3 since it is smaller than this, and -6. You won't be doing -6 cause -6, like 6 is larger than 5, that's why you won't be subtracting. It will go into a negative number. That is not what we wanted. We want to reach 0, not less than 0. Okay, so similarly, when you come along, you will find like there will be a solution. Another one, what you say, uh, 2 2, and again here it will be 5 minus 2 3, and again when you subtract it 3, it will be 0 minus 3. So we conclude that we are having two solution for this, 2 2 3. This can be in any combination, either you say 2 3 2, uh, 3 2 2, or 2 2 3, any combination you can take. Basically it means like you will be able to reach using three numbers, and we don't want repetition in this case. So what does what can you do in the same in this case, and how can you solve this question? So for such kind of question we can use backtracking approach, and just let's see how we can solve this question. Okay, so let's take def combination. Here we are given the array and target. uh, like we used to solve our previous question. What are the things, like one point is variable. So variable, what are the variable either can be length of this array, that can be n equals to length of array, and the target can be a variable, like it can be 0 1 2 3, like every time we are subtracting. Okay, so we'll write the base case. So def backtrack. Def backtrack means like starting point, and then the, what do you say, target. Here we are not using n as of now, but definitely in future we'll definitely use it. Starting point and target. Okay, let's just loop bottom, scroll bottom. Okay, so if target equals to 0, so you keep on subtracting and you reach a point where the target is 0. Here one more thing you can use an array where you'll store the value. So let's say we'll store it in a list. The let's just call it answer ans, and here we will, okay, here we'll write, what is happening, okay, here we'll write final equals to another list. Here we'll store the final output, storing the store final output. Okay, so if target equals to 0, uh, we'll return, will append to this final. So final dot append, what will we append? Answer ans. And since we are copying, you can directly append or you can just copy. This is the like making a shallow copy and keeping it in a final. So any changes to this ans won't affect the find one. Okay, so now we'll just loop over this each element for I in range start, this start, and then a length of this array, this array ARR. So we are just looping through the list, this list, and we'll try to subtract each. So there might be a scenario, this scenario when your number is 5 and you are trying to try, you get the, while looping you get number 6, so you won't be subtracting, right? So you can check the scenario over here. If what array I is less than equals to target, then only you will proceed, right? Else you will just skip it. Array is less than equal to target. In that case, what you will do? You will just there your answer dot append this array I. You will store it. This will be case like if it is less than, then we'll store it, and then we'll try to backtrack. We'll try to backtrack, and here it will be like start will be the I. Why we are not just doing here start again? Because that will create a loop again, and we'll just keep on, even though we proceed further. Like in this case, if you go 4 then 2, again will go 4, so you will have a repetitive scenario like 4 2 2, or and you will get 2 2 4. So that's why we are just going forward. Okay, so backtracking, you're starting from I, and then what's the second thing? Second was I guess target. So now the new target would be, if you are considering the element, target minus array of I. Okay, and the third and final thing would be this answer. So answer, you are definitely moving forward. Okay, you have backtracked the solution. Now there might be a scenario that you don't consider here. There can be 2 4, like in the array case, if there is 2 4 6, there might be a scenario like 2 is, even though less, you won't be considering. So we just appended, and now we will pop answer dot pop. This will be the solution, and here this is like complete solution, and here you can do is like backtrack start. Start would be here 0, and target would be target, and the starting array would be this empty array. And what do you have to return? Return final. Few things more you can do. If target equals to 0, here you will end this iteration, like you will, if it becomes 0, you will kill it, so it doesn't need to go anywhere else. And there might be one scenario, if target has become less than 0, in that case also you will just return and end the loop. And now just go to the question, and we'll try to solve the question. Here you can see like we created a final, and getting the length of the candidates. Definitely, and now we'll write the back propagation, backtracking function, target equals to 0, creating a copy and storing it into final, returning like breaking the that branches. If target is less than 0, again we'll break the branch and won't proceed. For I in range, for candidates, again comparing whether the value is greater than target or less than. If it is less than, we'll proceed, else we won't. And here backtrack I target condition, and if you submit this question, you'll be easily able to solve this question very easily. Here you can see the question is solution is very efficient, and thus you will be able to solve this question. So that's it for this video, and we'll see probably some other question in the next video. See you then. Bye.